Hey guys, Shifty here, and in this video we're going to watch and learn how to dominate a couple Overwatch League pros as Roadhog on first point Eichenwald. We're going to learn about hook patience, synergy with Orisa, zoning out flankers, and applying pressure when and where it's needed. So first things first is that you need to figure out what kind of role you're going to play on your team when you see your team's composition as well as the point of the map that you're playing on. Now, not every game is it going to be obvious what your teammates are trying to do, but in this case, it's pretty obvious that they're going for some sort of bunker composition. You've got the Orisa, Bastion, Baptiste, Mercy, Hanzo. Hog fits well with this composition, and it fits well when you're trying to control space that the rest of this team may not be able to get line of sight of. In particular, on Eichenwald first point defense, which is where we're going to be playing here, the middle tower is going to be the line of sight problem for when the enemy team tries to transition and engage on your team. Now, let's take a look here. So, what the enemy team is going to try to do is we set up pretty standard on the back left-hand corner of this tower. This is where most teams are going to set up for this point with any sort of Orisa composition. The enemy team is going to want to push in and try to snake this way around if they can help it. Then they'll want to snake around to the right side and try to get this flank area. So they want to pressure you from two sides, potentially this side, but then get this flank area because the bunker composition is more vulnerable when they are forced to transition from side to side, especially in comp games. Now, as a Roadhog, you want to make sure that you cover that area. So if you do see them come over here, you transition and you punish them and cover your team's flanks. That way, the rest of your team can focus on the main and you've got their backs. There you go. You see over here at the Winston, D.Va comes as well. Should be an easy pick for him. Now, if D.Va matrixes it, he might be able to survive, but still, a Winston and the D.Va is not enough to threaten you as a hog, especially when pocketed by a Mercy. Thank you, ISO. And with that, two nice, easy kills to start off with. Now, once you do win the fight, and pretty clearly do win that fight, make sure you push forward. I don't want you staying behind that shield, doing nothing. Look and try to get some cleanup kills, but also maybe try to be a little sneaky. Roadhog is one of the few heroes that can actually extend pretty aggressively and survive. He's really tough to kill. So unless they have a stun or an anti with a Ana, then you can be much more aggressive on Roadhog than most heroes, and you might be able to be sneaky and hide somewhere so that when they engage, you can get a cheeky pick. Not feeling it this time, but resetting. Nice hook. So it's really important to know that this was set up by the Orisa suck. Let's watch that again. So we see here that Christopher is going to try to get this flanking area. But this is a nicely timed Orisa halt here. And you want to position your hook in between where the target is going to be sucked into and where the actual orb is. Because they're not going to be right in the middle of the orb most of the time. They're going to be somewhere in this area. So that's where you want to land that hook. Good reaction. And once we're over here, not much they can do about it. Let's see if we can maybe get another pick from the side angle now that we've already got one. It's exactly what happens. Even if Widowmaker gets a headshot on you, she ain't gonna kill you. But look how patient he is with the hook. He knows he doesn't have to immediately go on the hook first all. One shot, two shot, and now hook. Now, although there was a Hanzo over here, and we had the hook, sometimes we can try to be aggressive, see if we can get him. But in this situation, we just lost our Bastion. We might want to play a little bit more conservative, and we have our ult available. Might want to converge with our team, help them with the bunkers. And now the enemy team has space. So could you have gone after Hanzo? Maybe. Maybe not. He decides not to. But now they have all this space. They've got the Pharah, they've got the ball, Hanzo over here, Mercy somewhere over here. It's time to hide, and don't try to be a hero yet. You want to try to restabilize. Let our bunker composition, which has given up too much space, heal up, and then try to re-engage. We have our ult. Maybe we can make something happen. We have our hook. Maybe we can make something happen. But be patient here, because we can't go engage at half health. Taking cover from all the different angles, making sure that we don't give them too much ult charge. Waiting for an opportunity. Nothing for the Pharah. But this Hanzo, maybe not, too far. Widow's pressuring us, but now it's time for us to pressure her. So this is really important here. Widow hooks back. And when Widow hooks back, her line of sight is minimal. Let's watch that one more time. When Widow goes over here, she has no line of sight of the point whatsoever. And she has no mobility because she just used her hook. So even if we were to kill her with a hook here, which isn't a guarantee, she's already out of the fight. It's going to take a good 5 seconds for her to get back into line of sight. So that's already a win. Don't get greedy. Instead of focusing on her, he's going to choose to go back over here and try to get some picks that actually matter for now. We can look about her later because we've already got 2 down. Res on the Pharah. Things are looking grim. She's not our high priority once she runs away like this. And getting a kill on this ball is enough for our ult. Absolutely enough. We don't have to get anything else other than that one ball kill. And if you could trade a hog ult for a single kill in a fight that is somewhat even that you think at the time, it's totally worth it. And you saw the Widow wasn't able to do anything because of her positioning. Alright, hitting tab between fights really important. Let's take a look a little bit over here and see exactly what they're running now. So with the Sombra, it's something that we want to try to zone out. Really important. Now, don't let Sombra feed off you. We got a Hanzo for the shield break, and now we have a Sombra possibly for the hack. So make sure not to feed that Sombra with your tons of health that Roadhog has. Now you can pressure her, you can try to spy check for her. She's going to have to be very careful with those hooks. But don't try to take one-on-one fights with your hook off cooldown for extended periods of time. You see how patient he is with these hooks? Well, until that point. He's not trying to do too much. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity. And don't do this though. He got a little bit cocky here. But make sure you are patient with your hooks. It's really important. Don't just hook because it's off cooldown, and don't just hook because it can maybe get a kill. If you can get a kill without a hook, then do it. And save that hook for when you need it. Wait for that moment when they can't escape it. You know you're going to hit it. And you see how it's important for him to check in different areas. Remember, Roadhog's range isn't very long. But we can take away space by one, hiding ourselves, and looking for a good opportunity to catch them napping, or by waiting for them to engage and then springing onto them on the point. We have both options available. And keeping us somewhat hidden at times helps us pose a threat to them by them not knowing where we are, but also being able to surprise them in different areas. Here we are checking for the Sombra, gets her, but isn't quite enough to get her out. And when she gets over here in the castle, she's going to get healed up. It's not worth it. If he tries to push him here, it's only going to feed her EMP. And that's exactly what we don't want with 20 seconds in. So it's time to go back to the fight. Sombra goes out. She may or may not have EMP already, but if she thinks she does, then make sure that we punish her when she goes for it. Still looking for Sombra, looking for other opportunities. There's the EMP. Stabilizing, looking for an opportunity, being patient here. And now, we're just trying to get them off the point, create space. The EMP's happened, And just being able to create that space is going to stop their follow-up in its tracks. It doesn't look too big of an impact, but just having that threat there can make them think twice of trying to engage right after that EMP. Overall, remember to be patient with your hooks and wait for the right moment, such as when the enemy is predictable in their movement, or they're not expecting your hook, or they have no movement cooldown to bait you into a miss. If you don't need to use your hook to kill someone, then don't use it. Roadhog can be very effective and scary even without his hook. Make sure to practice how to be effective with just his scrap gun and use your hook as the ace in the hole. Finally, remember that the hook is a projectile and can reach up to 20 meters, but it takes time to reach its target. The further away your target is and the faster they're moving, the more you'll have to lead your target. So, you don't have enough cash to hire yours truly as your personal coach? Well, you're in luck, because for the price of just a Twitch sub, you can check out Gameleap, which is a great way to help you reach your desired rank fast. Our website, Gameleap.com, has a ton of pro hero guides with in-depth courses made especially by top 500 players so that you can give your game the upgrade it badly needs. We're so confident in our product that we'll give you a full refund if you don't like it. So get your membership today by clicking right here. See you on the inside.